How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, the legal team is hearing us, and you will be speaking with them much later, okay? So that
All right, sir.
everything necessary. There is a portion of the video that I have with me where Sam Ojo actually mentioned the fact that he would waste your life. So that one alone
Yes,
is
sir.
an evidence which I have played several now, and the legal team is hearing us, okay? Now,
All right, sir.
I would want you to, of course, we already know your name is David, how you met Sam Ojo, the things that
Okay,
happened,
sir.
and finally, how you left. Please, go ahead.
All right, sir. The way I met Samojo was there was a time I was working with I was working somewhere in Ikorodu,
Okay?
and there's a cousin brother, just a street brother that I met there, invited me to the church, one of the parish in Ikorodu.
Okay?
So I went to that parish in Ikorodu. Getting there, I started going there for the programs. I actually love the programs, and I started going there. So the pastor, one of the pastor of Samojo that is heading the church in Ikorodu, called called me, and one day, and he told me that I'll join the workforce, which is the protocol.
Okay?
and and I happened to join the protocol in that parish. So I was now going everywhere with the pastor of one of the pastors of Samojo,
Okay?
Pastor Abiodu.
Pastor
That's his
Abiodun.
name.
Okay?
So I when I started doing the protocol work there, and one day I never knew that information was going to him. So, and anytime the pastor is going out to anywhere, I'll be the one to drive the pastor.
Okay?
So the pastor knew that I can drive, and I do drive him everywhere he goes to the stage that even I drive him there. So I don't know when to tell him that I knows how to drive very well. And one day he came to the program in Ikorodu, which is Samojo came to the program
Okay?
in Ikorodu.
Okay?
So on that day, after immediately before the end of the program, he now pointed to me. He now told me that God says that no, he said that he wants to step me up, that I need to work with him. You understand? He now faced the pastor over there, that can that pastor release me to him, that he wants to step me up.
Sorry.
At first, he said that God told him that if I'm doing anything, that I do it with all my heart. That is what he said, that God told him that. So immediately he now faced the pastor. He now told the pastor that can that pastor release me to him,
Okay?
that he wants to step me up. So everybody in the church were not like, he's a good boy, things like that. They were not happy. In fact, on that day, I was sleeping on the floor, like as if normally I have seen someone that is going to help me in life. So I started working with him, going from one place. I started that day. I drove the car that day. We wanted to travel down to Abeokuta, but the car had issues on the road. So I need to stay back. The third day when he came, that is when I started going with him. And since ever then, I went to his place. I started staying in his house.
Where is that his
from
house?
there-
Where is his house?
Magodo,
Okay. All right.
Isheri.
Isheri.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So I started staying in his house, and from there, and that is how I started going to different places with him. That's anywhere he goes to, any traveling, states he goes to, I go there with him. I drive. I'm driving one of the escorts.
How much was he
Sometimes
paying you then as his
sometimes I
driver?
drive in himself.
Okay. How much were you being
Yes.
paid then?
I am not being paid anything. We are just collecting food money.
What?
The food money that we are collecting is 2,000 naira in every church. Like, we go to every parishes. Like, the parishes that will go to like 3 parishes in a day or 2, we will collect 2,000 naira. That's 4,000, sometimes 6,000. That's what we do manage to eat.
So when he said that Pastor Afolabi should release you to him, was it that he prepared a kind of employment letter and gave to you?
Not at all, sir. Not at all.
Okay, continue.
Not at all. He didn't give me any letter at all, anything. He just, because I was working in that church, he saw me as as someone working in the church, and he picked me up, and that's how I started working with him.
Okay.
And no agreement of anything or anything. Okay. I was thinking normally every month he's going to give me something, like a salary.
Yeah.
But nothing. So 2,000 naira every time that's what we are using to sustain. And most times, sometimes I will not be able to even sleep. Because we are driving midnight and, in fact, round the clock. To the stage that sometimes even say we eat late. There's no time for us to eat. So that's how I started going with him around, and that's it. And in that aspect, I started, seeing a lot of people that are falling into victims, and they were running to me.
Hold on, before we go into the victim sides that you know.
Yes, sir.
What year did you start driving him around?
Yes, I started driving him 2022 to I stopped. I think I stopped 2023. No, it's 2024.
2024. Okay. All right. Let's hear about the things, about the victims that you know of and what happened to them.
Sir?
Yeah. You can continue. Let's know about the victims and the ones that you know, what happened to them and everything.
Yes, a lot of. Some victims that I know about is some young girls that they'll come. He would take advantage of. There's a young girl that is not in the country anymore. She traveled, but that is what made her to go to that program. That she wanted to travel out of the country.
Okay.
Getting to the program, and the man, OJO, saw her and invited her to the office and something like that. And the girl, he wanted to use advantage on the girl, but the girl just have to, leave there by force, not allowing him to do what he wants to do. So at the end of everything, the girl, anytime the girl see him, he will be running from him. And it was Oshobo that he saw the girl. The girl will be running from him. The girl now went to another pastor around that Ibadan area. That's after his own camp. It was that pastor that helped him. And that helped the girl. And the girl is outside the country now.
Is that the same girl that you sent the number to me?
Yes, sir. That's the girl's number that I sent to you.
I said she escaped. She came out of the office and she was looking rough and everything.
Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. That's it. A lot of things that I cannot say, even in the car. He does that in the car.
Please tell us the experience of that one in the car. What happened?
Yes, in the car sometimes he will tell us that we should park. Before you know it, we are going to park. And the girl will be in his car. We will wait for a long time before we leave there. And if the girls comes out, they'll be rough.
Chai.
In the offices too, because every of his parishes, he has office there. Even though he did not build the church very well, but that office, he will build the office very well. With AC and everything inside. And something will be going on inside the office. Nobody would know something is going on there.
Now, the issue of these twin girls, please, can you shed more light? Can you tell us what happened to the twin girls? And
the
where?
Twin girls, yes, in Ijebu-Ode. They lived in the church compound in Ijebu-Ode. I think with their mother. I think they are homeless or so. And he was taking advantage of them. Not until those two, the twins girls now, they are no more in that church anymore. And I was trying to look for them, but there's no way I can find them anymore. And this girl that we are talking about, they are still in secondary school.
They were in secondary school then. This happened last year or when?
Sir?
Was it last year that it happened?
Yes, it was. It was last year, yes, sir.
Or 20?
No, last 2 years.
To 2023.
Last 2 years. 2023.
How old do you think those girls will be at that time?
Sir, those girls, looking at them, those girls will be, though they have rapid growth, but those girls, looking at them, they should be 16, 17 years, I think. They are very, very small. But they just have rapid growth.
Things are happening, no. Things are happening.
And sir, I had a sickness then.
Okay.
And I went to meet him. I said, sir, this is what doctors said about me. Because there was no rest for me. I was hypertensive. And my leg was swollen. And I told him, I said, I cannot be doing bouncer work for you. You want me to be on the stage all the time. It's not possible now.
No.
And I will drive for a long distance. And still you want me to be on the stage. It's not possible. I need to rest. Before you know it, it was not like saying that I am discussing with different people. He was afraid that I am telling different people about him. And me, I don't have time for that.
And that was why he said that in that video.
Yes, sir.
Okay. No problem. This is what we will do. After this live video, I will link you up with someone. Then we'll take it up from there. I don't want to say much on her. You understand?
All right, sir.
I'll call you once we're done.
So ever since then, my life has not. In fact, as I'm talking to you, my life is not stable. I don't have anything I am doing. To eat is a problem. To do anything is a problem. If I get a job, before you know it, they will say no, it's not possible.
Don't worry. Faja movement I will speak with you, okay? Whatever we can do. Right. I know that very strong Faja members are in the house. They are hearing you, so we'll deliberate. But first and foremost, we must take steps through our lawyer for what do they call it? For security, first and foremost. Because na person where they are life, they talk about whether him make am for life or not. But with everything we don't talk for this video, say he won't waste you.